Hello everybody. The question today is about Chopin Revolutionary Etude, measures 7 and 8, and the questions concern fingering, in and out, and grouping for the left hand. So I will start with fingering, starting with 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I imagine the question is what to do here. And I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 5. So that's one aspect of it. That fingerings are the first thing to look at, but the question is, would that solve the whole problem? And it doesn't. As usual, of course, the rotation is underneath, especially when you have those distances without reaching. But if you notice, I'm also moving in and out. Why? When I start here, my thumb is on the white key. I don't have to be anywhere else, but slowly I have to get to a place where I'm playing the thumb on a black key, and that's a whole other situation. If you stay out the whole time and you go the last moment, you're going to twist, which is one of the basic problems. Twisting causes pain, it breaks up the alignment, shall I say catastrophic? It can be catastrophic. So how do we do it? We move gradually. Also, you have a situation here, and I imagine that raises a question. If you go back to the 3-5, you're running out of finger. If you go from 4 to 2, over half a step, it can be crowded. It can feel crowded. That's not a good feeling in the hand. But if you put, the single and double here is a single rotation, moves you out of the way, and when you go back and you release, the fingers don't feel crowded. This gets them out of the way. The preparatory motion and going back and releasing helps that feeling of not to feel crowded. But there is another thing. You already at this point should be going inside, so the mix of the rotation and beginning to go in also helps separate them, so that I don't mean separate in terms of stretching, but it helps separate them so they don't feel crowded. Here, rotation, and I'm moving in. It's a mix of rotation and moving in. So by the time I get to the 5, I'm right across from the 1, and there's no chance for twisting. And of course, there's a little bit more, a larger distance. Again, you don't see much, but there is the motion together without stretching. And then I'm beginning to gradually, not by pulling the fingers out, not by twisting out, it's the preparatory motion, the second part, following the preparatory motion, the going to the playing is the time also to move. That's a combination. Just looking to which finger I'm going to. So I'm going here to 1, 2, another out, I'm out now 3, 4, going to 1, and I'm back to moving in. And again, in order not to stretch, we have the single rotation getting us there. Again, moving out, and I chose the finger to stay out. The question about grouping, I would start grouping from the G, because you have a whole section, you have all those notes going, even with a single rotation, going down, change of direction. So when I get there, I start the next group. So the feeling, and again, so every time I go to the thumb, that's the beginning of my grouping. It's not something that we hear, it's something that we feel. We work in, start, and there is the beat, not to forget the beat. There is the beat, group, and beat. So I feels like that, each over shape. And I'm very reluctant, when I show those things, those things need to be applied really to the hands of a person when they play, to see what they're doing right, what they're not doing right. So I'm hoping that I give you a little bit of a sense of what's going on, but how to combine the rotation, the in and out, the shaping, how do they all work together is, needs to be learned on the hands. So I hope that this is of help. I would add the right hand here. Might as well 5, 4, 3, 2. I go to 3, 1 then. 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. 3, 1, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2. 3, 1. 3, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. If you have a fingering that you like and you do, use those. But that's the fingering that I find most comfortable. And again, you see that there is a little bit of a shade under to and over. And look how, again, like the left hand, I'm moving in. And here is the shaping, and moving in and moving out. So they all work together, and what you see then more than anything is a little bit of the shaping. It shouldn't, if it's very, very visible, it's already too big. But this is really an art, how to feel, the combination of all those elements. So in the end, you see nothing. Seeing nothing doesn't mean nothing is happening, so that's an important thing to know. There's a lot that is happening, but again, in a very, very tiny amounts, and that's why we don't really see what's underneath. Something that we have to learn. But I hope that answers the question.